Good afternoon, everyone. T and I have just finished up a hell of a good day. You can't make two trips. She says, I'm gonna get it all them beans. So, been a busy couple of days. I want to share with you an update and some, yeah, she can't do it. And those guys and girls absolutely think it's feeding time. Crazy. Look at that, folks. Don't look like much at the moment other than really smooth dirt with some lines in it, right? Alright, so last few days we have really worked our butts off to finish up all those logs. So via the thumbnail, and it's gone. All those logs have been pretty much dealt with, except for two holding down that metal and that one hickory log over there. Everything has been processed. Everything has been processed. And still not 100% sure I've got exactly enough to, finish the barn with all the one-bys over there. But we'll find out soon. But we got some rain coming. Those of you who are familiar with the weather happenings across this country and the craziness that we're having in the weather, it's not really all that crazy, but you'd think they never have been fed, ever in their life. I give them more than enough, twice a day. They each get the equivalent of one huge scoop of food for them. So it's gone, folks. All that lumber's gone. The mill we have moved up to the other side where I want to keep it, because I got those other two big logs up there. And got rain coming in tomorrow, so with it being cloudy and cooler, T and I did a whole lot of planning. And some of you say, well, Erin, it's too early. We're not even past the Ides of March, but you know what? I'm just going with my gut. I don't know if you're connected to that like I am or that like I am, but I've been growing food most of my life, and in the springtime there are times where I just get the feeling, get it in the ground. So today's been a big planning day. So yesterday we got all that cleaned up, moved that up there, and got everything stacked and covered and ready for the rain. Okay, so we got a whole lot of stuff done with the mill and the wood, and you'll see that soon enough. It's going to be fun. And today, with it being cloudy and cooler, it was, we got, they were originally calling for 4 inches of rain. Now they're down to 2 to 2.5. I want as much as we can get, but I want it steady over the 4-day period that they're talking about. So that is the best opportunity for me to get as much in the ground as I can. So down here in front of this cabin, I've gotten 6 rows of beets here. So there's 4 rows here and then 2 rows here. Some Detroits, some Cylindras, some I think these are Goldens. There was some Chiogas and some Detroit Cylinder mix kind of crossbreeds. And then I went into beans. So we've got a lot of beans going on here. 2 rows of Blue Lake, a row of the Anastasia, a row of the chili beans. Now it's not quite as much as what I had last fall, but it will be enough for me to do a big pot of chili, grow my own chili beans. And then we did the purple green beans. and the yellow wax beans. So 2 rows and 2 rows. And then down here later, I will do the, I think I'm going to do cucumbers and maybe a few other things. Trying to figure out where we're going to put a little corn. We're going to do a few other items. Let's walk up here. I got some stuff to do here too. We've also done some trays in the greenhouse. Got some, not today, but here since the last time I think I've updated, but we've done a lot of trays of brassicas. Got them started, you know, your kales, your cauliflower, your kohlrabi, your all that good stuff. Let me set her drink up here and I'll show you what we got. It's gonna be beautiful. We got some daffodils getting ready to pop. We've got some plums getting ready to bloom. We've got some tulips. I love tulips. Put some right there and right there. Got some tulips that have popped up. And what else we did? I don't know if I mentioned it, but we cleared out that hugel mound and got it turned in. We're going to make a bigger strawberry patch by transplanting some of those over there. We got 2 more rows of potatoes done and 2 more rows of beets here. Lots of goodies. Lots of goodies. Oh, and some 3x3s and a couple others. Red oak for the apple presses came out of some of those logs. Red oak posts, because we're going to do the apple presses all in red oak. So I've got a couple more, one kind of beet here and another kind of beet over here, one kind of carrot right here, another kind of carrot right here, another huge patch of carrots here and here. So a lot of stuff has been put in. This area back here is going to be probably our brassicas or kales, cabbages, cauliflower, all that broccoli and whatnot. This area is probably going to end up being our tomatoes, peppers and whatnot. And then I'll throw in some herbs along there, and I got to do a little bit more refining to this dirt right here. It's too much clay. I'll be pulling some more of the composted stuff from there to put in here in order to get her going. But that's all coming. This is going to be a big year. We're going to produce a lot. That is something. That is truly something. I am just in awe. Now, I'm going to tell you what. My body, T and I both hurt. But it's the most fun pain we've ever had. You look all those 1-bys. Wow, look at that wood. I mean, we made boards and made boards and made boards. All of it is barnwood. All of that pile will be, okay, so all these are hickory logs. Hoping to use that for handle stock, you know, making hammer handles and rake handles and, you know, that kind of thing. But all that stuff is going to be kindling. We got extra 1-bys over there. And then all of this stuff, which is the bark edge, we're going to do a little fencing in the pig area that's going to go up here, keep the animals off of this beautiful oak tree. But it's going to be clear. I have since reseeded. You know how me I do. You know me and how I do. There's wheat seed, clover, grass. I put in carrots, beets, and a myriad of other stuff. Food. I want to get this whole area replanted, but I can't do that until I can move these jokers over into a pen that's going to be here. And then I'll go through and, you know, run the tiller over a few holes that they've tore up and smooth it out a little bit, and then I'll get them rocks up, and then we'll seed that. This is going to have to be food production for them too, so I can't let them have the entire run of it. And of course, Oh, you can see them right here. Those 2 logs. Oh, next week or so, in a couple weeks, we're going to put up on the bed of that thing, and we're going to make some boards for our apple presses. That's coming, mid-late spring-ish. Hey, Shadow. So, lots to talk about. Lots of things that have been going on. Miss Hooktail. Shadow, Miss Hooktail. Yes, you got that little hook. Like you could kind of hang her up right there. Alright, I got something else I want to share with you. And, because I watch... Let me find a place to sit down here. There's this beautiful stump right here. Just the right size for my skinny little butt. Alright. You gonna come over here? Yeah, she's gonna come over here. Hope you all are doing well. I really do. I hope you're focused on your creation. I do want to say this. Crazy things are going on in this world. Absolutely insane things are going on in this world. And you almost need to just turn away from it and put 100% of your focus into what you're creating. I did a lot of videos for you folks about what was going on in this world and trying desperately to show you the connection between the collapse of everything that's going on out there and what that means for you here on your homestead, and why it is so important, why you must rethink what you've been doing, just as I did. So it's been so much happier for me and T focusing on what we can do here in the homestead than it has been with us, doing sitting in front of a damn computer doing a bunch of videos. They think you got something for them. No, not now, I know, but the bucket in hand means food's coming, right? They're like, oh, but she's got a bucket. Anyway. I've got a little information. I've had the opportunity. All right, Shadow, you're getting a little bit needy. Go on. No, you need. Nope. You're getting needy. Y'all know I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people, get to know a lot of people, have discussions with a lot of people, both publicly. You're just gonna keep pushing yourself on me, aren't you? And some privately, some that I cannot mention. They want to talk to me because of the things that I've discussed, but they don't want to be known. And I've got connections. Shadow, get. That's enough. That's enough. She can get a little pesty. Well, I had a discussion with a gentleman. How do I put this that's in a safe way? Who is currently in a high-level position within agency. Okay? And he tried to give me a little bit of a warning. He verified to me something that I've already suspected, but I couldn't prove. But let's put it this way. And maybe he's full of it, and maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know. What I've learned is this: everything that each and every one of us knows, believes in, says, does, whatever, it's all an opinion. Okay, we all have our opinions, and we all have our belief system. So keep that in mind and take this with a grain of salt. However, he has reaffirmed to me that the cryptocurrencies were and are for sure, as we've had a lot of data and information via other people who've done far more investigative reporting on it, Mr. Corbett report and such, about cryptocurrencies being a CI alphabet agency creation via the control mechanisms of the CBs and the desire to go to a CBDC. Y'all know what that is. And what he stated to me in a recent conversation, oh look, it's a 4-leaf clover. We've seen a lot of them here lately, is this. You are in the sweet spot. And for maybe the next month or 2 or 3, till about midsummer, the sweet spot is your ability to take the gains in some of these cryptos. And basically he said, none of it really has any value until you turn it into physical assets, until you buy a piece of land, buy a tractor, buy a truck, buy materials for this or materials for that or whatever, until you convert it into something that's real. It's all a way and was intended to potentially set up a controlling mechanism, controlling currency, that all these thousands of bizarre cryptocurrencies that have been come up with are going to go by the wayside very shockingly quickly. He didn't give me an exact timeline, but he says it's coming. And he also said that that at some point in time, when fiat currencies finally go by the wayside, it will only be a short matter of time when the digitals go by the wayside, because we will be going back to, if you don't hold it, you don't own it, a real true physical world and physical assets, meaning the AU and AG. So take it for how you want to. So I know a lot of you are into the cryptos and some of you aren't, and I know there's some varying opinions. I hold just a little bit of cryptos. Anybody interested in Litecoin? I'd be happy to sell some right now, because I got a little bit. A couple of them could use the currency for pig feed and some other things. But the meme, and it's gone. Basically what he said is that is going to be a very repetitive meme beginning soon, with a lot of the debt-based, currency-based, digital-based stuff. And that, he said he couldn't give me exact timelines, but he says when things really start to rock, it's going to happen very fast, and it's going to because of many different reasons. But the end result is you only really want physical assets, and because the PMs have been the monetary aspect of it, that's what it is, and that's why you see this massive. And you're just going to be pushy, aren't you? You're just going to be super pushy today. So anyway, the only way that it's not gone is by the way of your creations. Here. Create the physical. And take what you do have and turn it into physical in a way of digital, whether it be FRNs or any one of the cryptos. Time is short, folks. And well, let me add this one thing. He basically said to me this. He said, y'all realize, he says, you realize that they're, oh, let me get away from these pigs because they are obnoxious. It's close to feeding time. So here's the thing. If you understand that they have shut down production, they have shut down the economy, they've shut down a lot of these things. The idea was to make things unavailable, physical assets unavailable, before they turned off the spigot on the money. So, you can have a whole lot of money, but you're not going to get this. You're not going to get solar equipment. You're not going to get physical assets. You're not going to get this. You're not going to get that. Lumber prices are going up. So the whole idea was how to take away the real stuff from the people. So y'all, you can bide your time and hope that you can make a huge amount because the cryptos will go up, and he said they're going to keep going up for a bit. They're going to go up, and then boom. It's all going to happen pretty rapidly. And I got the impression that we're not talking years. We're not talking a year. We're talking months. Okay? So, I don't know. Like I said, this whole game has taken a lot longer to end than I could have ever possibly imagined. I figured this whole game of shit would be over by now. But as far as I'm concerned, I got my food there. I got my food there. I got my means of production there. In there. And there's production. These are physical assets. Y'all figure it out and figure out how to get there as fast as humanly possible, because everything that I see tells me time. It's pretty much out. Now, in the grand scheme of things. Now, do you have a couple more weeks, couple more months? I will say this. You should be in your GTUFO place now. And you should be ironing out all of your production issues so that you know if there's something that you're lacking, that you can get it. It takes time to build this. I'm not here 100% yet, but I'm getting there pretty quickly. It's taken me 2 years to get here. 2 years and a hell of a lot of work. She nods her. So, on that note, may you all be blessed. Keep us in your prayers, and we will keep you in our prayers. See what wave? Bye-bye.